Hey there, Taurus. Welcome to your September 2024 Kabbalistic Tarot card reading. Let's get it started. I invoke thee, Yah-O, that thou wilt send Heru, the great angel, son of the operation of this secret wisdom, to lay his invisible hands upon these consecrated cards of art, that thereby we may obtain knowledge of hidden things, to the glory of thy ineffable name. Amen. Alright, Taurus, what are we doing today? This will be a Tree of Life spread, using Thought Tarot, using Kabbalah, Jewish Kabbalah, Hermetic Kabbalah, Christian Kabbalah, a lot of Kabbalah. Hope you're all having a good Leo season. We're on the last day, I believe, of the time of strife, if you will, which is nice, which is very nice. All right, if you'd like to book a personal reading, all the information to do so should be in the description below. If it's not, please let me know in the comments, because I need to fix that. All right, we'll see what the universe has in store for all my lovely Taurians out there. Spirit, what should Taurus be made aware of? What should they know? How can we best help them out? For the month of September 2024, please and thank you kindly. Alright. I'll draw the cards, and then I'll read them. Deck. Deck is cut. Strife on the bottom. And here we go. And y'all, you have the Hanged Man. In Wisdom, the Observer. You have Science, 6 swords. And in Understanding, the Observed, the Fool, the left. In Love, subjective experience, Taurus, you have Dominion, 2 wands, Mars and Aries. In Geburah, Power, you have 7 swords, for futility. In your localized personal consciousness, your truth, you're the Princess of Cups. In your will and the what, your victory, adjustment, Libra energy. The how and the way, splendor. Queen of Swords. In your foundation, your automation. 3 of Swords. Lord of Sorrow. And in your manifestation, your embodiments, you have the Hermit, Virgo energy. Thank you, Spirit. And thank you for being here, Taurus. Let's get into this tree. Let's do it. All right. In pure consciousness, the all, as I like to call it, you have the Hanged Man, stabilizing intelligence. I, way in the how, am wrong. I, the activity in my experience, am the way in the how. This is a surrender to experience as a means to continue and as a means of gaining some kind of self-knowledge. It's sacrifice, different path to truth, awakening through surrender, lack of control, and it's trapped by your own path, perhaps, redemption through sacrifice, perhaps. See, it's a tricky balance here, because the Hanged Man is not in control of what is going on around him, so he can either say, okay, I'm not in control, maybe that sucks, what are you gonna do about it, right? Or kind of whine and bitch about it and play the victim, as it were. So yeah, very passive, very spiritually cool, very just going with the flow, unconventional, nonconformist. Can also signify spiritual maturity. So whatever you were going through here, Taurus, I feel in your pure consciousness, there is this sense, we're in the world of emanation, by the way, which is up there, right? And it's not down here yet. Actually, nothing is down here until we get to manifestation, but emanation is, we don't have anything to do with it yet, it's just there. So the hangman is just there. The pillar, it's in the middle pillar, so it's mild energy. It's, you just feel like, okay, whatever it is I'm going through in September, I just have to go through it, and I'm going to surrender to it, and it's going to be fine. It's going to be okay. I may need to make some sacrifices. I may need to make some adjustments, but that's okay. That's intuitively what I'm getting off of here for you, Taurus. You have mastery of the senses, you're serene, you're stubborn, you're the bull. You want to fight, but you also know when. Just kind of relax and chill out. All right. Now we expand. Expand out into wisdom. They all expanded out into wisdom, and there was science, and it was good. Six of Swords, Mercury in Aquarius. Force, hot, expansive force. That's what it is. And it's the observer. And it's science. Science is guiding others forward, intelligence, earned, I want to say earned respect for some reason. Earned respect. No, it's earned success. It's advancements, moving forward, promise of relief, systemization, and stuff like that. Listen to actualize.org. I don't know if you ever seen that guy Leo talk. I was listening to him talk about science and debunking it. 3 videos. It's like 18 hours probably. But he's like, anytime you're doing something, it's as simple as looking for your keys. And it's like, oh, okay, they're not here, not in this pocket. Did I leave them in there? Did I leave them there? And he's like, anytime you're doing that, you're technically using the scientific method, which is really nothing more than trial and error. Why did I bring this up? Because it kind of made me think about the card, and I heard it today. So, as far as wisdom goes, this being in the mind, and the mind being anything differentiated, anything with edges differentiate, I'd say you were trying to find a way to move on from something, to get out of something, to have relief from something. Could be a relationship, could be a crappy job, could be whatever it is for you. But you're being wise about it, but wisdom, and you're doing your best to just move on, and perhaps even learn from it. This could also signify long-distance relationship, work with transportation, and traveling to see loved ones. But I don't see any of that stuff coming up on the tree. I'm going to stick with the first thing I said, which is you just moving on from whatever it is you are hung up about, let's say. Okay? Now we consolidate back into cool form. Okay. And that is the Fool. You're not understanding what you need to understand. Ruled by Saturn. And the Fool is pure consciousness in search of experience. Right? You have the all, and then he's going into wisdom. He's self-consciousness that has become aware. Or consciousness has become aware. That's why he becomes the observer. Alright. He's fiery intelligence, he's impulse, thought, idea, impact, folly, mania, breaking down of structures. He's very enthusiastic, kind of has a blind faith. Doesn't give a second impulse, doesn't give a second thought, just does the thing. So, this being in the world of emanation, cool form, your force is science versus trying a whole bunch of different things. I see this whole, I don't know what you call it, a triad, but this whole hangman, science, and the Fool, I see that as you being hung up about something but getting through it, and also from that getting yourself out of it and growing from it, but then also needing to do something rather rash, rather impulsive, rather possibly careless, for better or worse. For better or worse. The Fool is innocent, though. He kind of has not too much knowledge, if any at all. He knows that why am I talking like that? He knows that he exists and he has a role to play, but he's just not sure what it is. And I feel like you're figuring that out here, Taurus. You're figuring out what role you need to play, what it is you need to do, if there is anything to be done. So let's move into the world of creation. Expansive hot force in the world of creation, represented by the Two of Wands. Why did I do that? Mars in Aries, the Lord of Dominion. This is moving in a direction also. Authority, influence, domination, right? Twos are just, you're gonna go and do a thing. Wands are anything done, so that's it. Dominion. I'm gonna go, I'm gonna do this thing, and that's it. I'm not gonna worry about what it's gonna lead to or why I'm doing it. Much like the Fool, right? He's gonna do a thing. He's a little bit more crazy about it, right? This is more just done without saying anything about it. So I feel like once you understand the impulse, whatever it is, then you expand out into the world of creation, and it's like, I know what I'm gonna do, and it's already done. I just have to do it now. If that makes sense. Domination, perfect harmony of power and justice. Lord of Dominion. This is your love too. You're gonna do something for yourself, for your family. You're gonna do it. It's gonna take you a little while to figure out what it is, because you have a lot of things going on up here, right? A lot of different paths, a lot of different possibilities. Then you're gonna come to the Fool, and you're gonna be like, okay, this is it. I had the impulse, and then when it comes down into the world of creation and expands, it's like, okay, here we go. Now that consolidates back into form, cool, power, ruled by Mars, Lord of Futility, Moon in Aquarius. this is interesting. This is your power, and this card basically says that you have an idea, you have something differentiated in the mind that you believe is super cool and fantastic, but the rest of the universe is kind of working against you. This is unstable efforts, not accepted, going your own way, not worrying about consequences or ignoring them, politics, lack of support. And unlike the Seven of Wands, where it's like you have so much passion that you'll probably just end up doing the thing and winning, this is, it's like, it's so, you have the idea so fixed in your mind, and you're so stubborn and won't let go, you may not. And Crowley says you probably won't. In my experience, I don't. But yeah, it's not about me, it's about you. But this is your power, going your own way, doing your own thing, no matter who says what about it. So that's it. Very interesting. Dream work, risk, strategy. You have some kind of idea of what to do. You got me curious, Taurus. Alright. Your truth is represented by the Princess of Cups. Alright, now we have mild expansion in the middle pillar. She is innocent, she is aware, she is genius. She is introverted, imaginative, creative, curious, luxurious, voluptuous. She's a dreamer, right? She's the emotions of body that emanates in, that manifests, I should say, in Malkuth. I like the Princess of Cups. She just kind of like the Hangman, just goes with the flow here, right? But she also acts on her emotions. Her emotions felt in the body. And again, I have a theme here of not thinking twice about something, and she probably doesn't think once about what she's doing. Not to say that she's dumb or aloof or anything like that, or unaware, because she's not. But she just enjoys the emotion so much that she don't want to question it, or he doesn't want to question it. In this way, Crowley says these people can be sort of unimportant, but very helpful to whoever they're infatuated with, or helping, or whatever they're getting their emotions from. But Crowley's a bit of an asshole. So, Taurus, this being in your truth, right next to futility and your power. Don't want to say you're being ignorant, because this is mean. There could be something here that you're ignoring, that you're not paying attention to, or you're just letting it go by. Some kind of injustice, and it's like, that's okay, that's fine. Something's not going right or going well, that's okay. It's okay, it's fine. I know, it's fine. I made this plan, I know what to do, I know what I'm doing, and I'm not giving up yet. I'm gonna feel it out. That's what I'm getting here for you, Taurus, intuitively. After that, you expand out. Hot force. In the world of victory. Your victory. Your will in the what is the adjustment card, Libra energy. Experience is a balancing act. As you can see here, she's balancing. It teaches and adjusts us, right? That's what she's all about. This card is all about the dance between external revolution and internal sovereignty. It can also be interpreted as the mind arising in constant activity, karma, not fate, spiritual justice, inner justice, getting rid of excess baggage, free will requiring self-knowledge. That's a big one. That is a big one. Also work, education, equilibrium, good results, faithful intelligence, and main function is work. Libra is okay. So here, we're in the world of formation now. We're getting a little bit closer to manifestation. And as far as hot and expansive, you're like, okay, I've got to pivot here. I've got to pivot. And I'm gonna pivot because I set out to do something, and now the skateboard or whatever it is I'm doing is going this way. So now I need to come this way and regain my balance, my equilibrium, my justice, if you will. So that's what the card is known in other decks as justice. And that's all about balance, and that's what this is all about, right? Justice goes from power to truth, from the activity of your experience to your personal class consciousness. It's just, this is what's happening, and this is what I need to do to balance it. And that is your victory. Once you balance it out, well then, consolidate back into form in the world of formation. Nice and cool, like the Queen of Swords is. This is your splendor. This is what happens when you take a step back in the world of formation and look and say, oh, okay, huh, I see. All right. And that's kind of like the energy of the Queen of Swords. She's very sly, she's sharp, she's intensely perceptive, she's insightful, she knows what's up, right? And she doesn't hold her tongue. And some people don't like that about certain Queen of Swords. I certainly don't like that about a couple of Queen of Swords that I know, but that's who she is and that's how she rolls, right? She cut off the head here of God or whatever, but she's over it. She cut the head off, she sees through the illusion, as it were, and she's chilling. She's fine. This being in your form, in the world of formation, I don't want to say you're defeated, but I say you feel like you gained some kind of insight, but you might have lost some kind of battle. And the dominion in your world of love, you might have tried to do something, and with futility in your power, it may not have worked out the way you had thought. Even if it felt right with that Princess of Cups and your truth. You're making the adjustment here with the expansion, and you come back to splendor with the Queen of Swords. It's like you had to cut ties with something, I feel. And that's not anything to feel bad about, really. I mean, it's not cause for a celebration or anything like that, necessarily. Unless it is. But yeah, I'm seeing you had to cut ties with something or someone for some reason, for someone perhaps. Which brings us to the next card in the world of formation. All right, we're mild expansion. Your automation, your foundation, Three of Swords, Lord of Sorrow. Now this is what the whole tree is built on. It has all the other spiral within it, and in this right here. This card is about separation, denial, which is a big theme I see here, at least in the world of creation. Right? Denial, set separation, heartache, interruption, disruption, mischief making, delay, tears, deceit, and unhappiness. I know, it's not a fun card. It's Saturn and Libra, and Saturn's just, it's not a great, it's I mean, we need Saturn, because we need Saturn, we need limits, and we need endings, and we need all this stuff. Saturn and Libra, Saturn tells Libra that it can only go do so many things. It's like, alright, okay, it's fine, it's fine. And there's the denial, right? This is also the recognition of pain and conflict, but also the ability to heal. You need to grieve or process a difficult event. Now, your rulership is Venus, and in your Venus you have adjustment, which is Libra. And then here, in the foundation where everything is built, we have Saturn in Libra. So I feel like you went to try to do something in the world of formation when you realize, okay, I got to change something here, I've got to pivot. And then you weren't too happy about that, the Queen of Swords. And then on this foundation, it's like you can't even really. Saturn's like, you can't really do that. I'm sorry, I can't let you do that. It's no longer an option. If that makes sense. Because that's what I see here, Taurus. You have this Fool here up in emanation, ruled by Saturn, ruled by endings, ruled by discipline, ruled by age and respect and all this stuff that we have to adhere to. And it's on this foundation, it's like, no, that either wasn't the right thing to do, or we can't allow you to do that at this time. I blame Saturn. I blame the planet. But yeah, good news is, you being who you are probably will recognize that there is pain, and once you can get through the denial that's there, you can start to heal it. And that's what's most important about this card, at least for me. I know this reading's not about me. Whenever it comes up for me personally, I'm going about my day and it's like, I can't focus, because there's something in my brain, but whatever. There's something that's not right. I'm in such denial that I can't see it, and then it's like, oh, okay, there it is. I see it. That's why I can't focus. All right. And then I try to deal with it, but first I kind of have to just get through it. And my pure consciousness is like, okay, this is still about you, but it's just, I'm giving you an example, sort of. Foundation, pure consciousness, formation, emanation, both in the middle pillar, both mild, but both, I see the connection, at least. Yeah. Okay. Let's go into the world of manifestation, the material world. Sorrow leads to hermit, and this makes sense. Hermit is the subjective experience going into personal localized consciousness. Right? He's got this lamp and he goes inside himself to see what's up, because his lamp is really his mind, or the sun, or whatever. But that's what it is. It's his mind, it's illumination from within, it's isolation, it's introspection, right? You're going inside to see what's up, to see what's bothering you, to see, do the redintegration here, to see what it is you're so hung up about, to see why your foundation is built on tears. see why maybe a certain move or adjustments possibly didn't go in your favor, or to see why this possibly great idea possibly did not work out so well. Where did I go wrong, you might say? And why wasn't I too awake to it, let's say? These are all just possibilities, possible reasons to go inside. Go inside. The Hermit is mature. He also represents self-work, the inner mysteries, wisdom, and making your own path. Virgo. Virgo is purpose, purity, perfection, honesty, and fulfillment. And that's what I see here for you, Taurus. Ultimately, you going inside with the lamp. That is your consciousness. That is your subjective experience into your personal localized consciousness and seeing what happened, how do we get our messages mixed, and how do we fix it. And by we, I mean you, but we're making a connection right here, so. Yeah. Basically, in summation, you felt hung up about a thing, you tried to think of a way out of it, you had some impulses, you came to a decision, you did something, you had an idea, you felt a little about it, and you tried to fix it, and that didn't really work, and that bummed you out, and then you just try to figure out what's wrong. That's very... I've never done that before. That was very, very simple explanation, but here it is. You have the Hanged Man, right? Hung up about something, need to get through it. Which led to you trying to think of a way to move forward. Which led back to the Fool, blind impulse, blind faith, impact. Trying to understand a way, again, to move forward. To break down some kind of structure in a positive way. And then, in creation, something came to you, and you did something out of love. Then, in your power, or by Mars, your survival, you had an idea. Possibly wasn't a great idea. You knew it came with certain risks and certain consequences, and you said, fuck it, I don't care. I'm gonna try it anyway, so I feel that this is right, and I think that this is right. I'm gonna do it. And in your body, in your truth, your beauty, it felt good, it felt right, for a little while. Then you expand out into your rulership. It's like, okay, this isn't exactly working out. I need to pivot, I need to make some moves. I need to fix this a little bit. Brings you back to the Queen of Swords. Okay, it didn't work out, but I took care of it, so it's fine. I'll be fine. I'll be fine. No, I won't. Shit. This really hurts, actually. This sucks. I don't like this at all. But I'm aware of it, so now I can start to heal it. It's when you go inside and you see what's wrong. Taurus, like the video if you like the video, subscribe if you want to see more in the future, and I will see you next month. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.